I swear, every time I tell someone that I have not been to church in about 10 to 12 years, unless it was a funeral or a wedding, I get like one of two reactions. First, I get the, yeah, me too, bro. Then there's the other people that want to come for my throat and tell me, oh, how I've abandoned God. But that's the thing. I said I left the church. I did not say I abandoned my relationship with God. The purpose of the church is to connect, to grow, to give, to support, and to worship, in accordance with the Bible's teachings, correct? It's also structured a certain way. People with this binary thinking, they lack the understanding that some people don't necessarily need the church to have a relationship with God. Like, what I am doing is strengthening my relationship with God on my own terms. And it's in a way that will bring me closer to God, but push me away from the church. And that is unfortunate. And I don't understand why so many people take offense when I say that, I don't need to go to church. Unfortunately, the church has failed me, and the people in it have let me down and been nothing but hypocrites in my own personal experience. And it's just crazy how, people say that what I'm doing is bad when my relationship with God is becoming better. I'm getting a closer relationship with Him. Like, wouldn't y'all want that? And I remember when I was in college, this would weigh on me so, and I had a professor at the time who was also a pastor, and I would tell him, like, I do want to get back to the church, find a church home that, suits my beliefs, that doesn't, make me feel guilty or shameful, and one that views me as a human. And, he didn't make me feel bad about it, and I definitely do want to find a church home, and I explained this to my professor, and I told him, that's the staple in the Black community, the church. Of course I want to find a church home. And you know what he said to me? He said, the fact that you're even aware of this and you acknowledge this, and that we can have this open conversation about God is telling. There's nothing wrong with what you're experiencing. Absolutely. And he said, let me tell you, there's a scripture, Matthew 18:20. For where there are 2 or 3 gathered in my name, I am among them. And he said, even you and I talking about this, talking about God, we are at church. This is church. So don't ever feel or let anybody ever make you feel as though you have to be in a place that you don't feel comfortable in, when we have comfort right here. So, I don't know who needs to hear this, but this is just a testament of my deconstruction of Christianity.